Hi everyone, we are InvestEXP Group. Our team created a search engine for new stock investors. Next, please. Recently, with the growth of householder wealth and investment awareness, more and more people started to put their money into the market. Over 55% of US adults invest their money into the stock market, and there are also a certain amount of new investors. 15% of current investors start their first investment in 2020, and over 10 million new accounts has been created in the first half of 2021. Based on the study on Medium, in Robinhood, 80% day traders lose money on their account. Only 1.3% traders earn a profit. In our opinion, one of the possible reasons could be that the lack of investment knowledge, especially on risk awareness. Most traders platform only show data in return side. Therefore, our mission is to give individual investors a chance to understand stock like experts. We created it to show not only the trends and return, but also the risk behind it. Next, please. We scraped data from Yahoo Finance. It includes stock price of 50 popular stock for the past 6 months with their sticker symbol. Our search engine will measure the stock's past performance and calculate average risk and return. Also, the information ratio for measuring risk return rate. Next, please. For ETL pipeline, firstly, we get stock data from Yahoo Finance and store them in JSON format in a document-based structure. Pandas and NumPy package will be used to load data and perform mathematical operations. Then we import data into Elasticsearch for storage and indexing. Flash API will be the interactive tool. Last but not least, Kibana will be used for the user interface to visualize the Elasticsearch data with graphs. Our search engine allows to store and look up a large amount of data in almost real time. This is the case with stock price, and it is also scalable for the following updates. Now let's move to the implementation part.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to switch a little bit from this presentation to walk you through our ETA pipeline implementation, showing you the technology that we used. All our code was written using the scripting language Python, and we grab most famous libraries like Pandas, NumPy, and also we implemented this Yahoo Finance API to grab the Yahoo tickers directly from the source. Once we get that information, we load it into a data frame, and we perform a series of transformations of this data in order to calculate our financial ratios. Once we have these financial ratios ready, we export all this information into a JSON format. That JSON format looks like something similar to what you have in this screen. Each of these documents pertains to one of the tickers that we mentioned earlier in the presentation, containing multiple key value pairs with the ratios that we calculated. Then, from this JSON file, we also implemented code to ingest all this data in our local Elasticsearch instance. Through our local host port, we connect to our index, and we inject and ingest all these documents from the JSON file. As you can see, Elasticsearch is running on our local host. And here is the index management. And we have created this index called APAN5400DB _ final project. And here I'm using Kibana just to do a visualization of the data that we just imported. It's all here. So Elasticsearch will serve as a data warehouse with all these documents indexed. So again, we're going to be back to our code to show you how our Flask API works, connecting to this index within Elasticsearch. launching a landing page that I will show you real quick. So this is our landing page. In this search box, we can enter, for instance, one of the tickers, press send, and here the results page will bring all the information stored in Elasticsearch with all the financial ratios that our value proposition showcase. I'm gonna try another ticker just for the purpose of this demo. Again, here we have another company with all the ratios. Try the last one, and here it is. Well, this concludes the demo part. I'm gonna switch back to the presentation to wrap up the message.
So for the governance policy, shareholders provide overall leadership and sponsorship to all data governance efforts. Users have read-only access, while database architects have access to maintain the search engine. Overall, our data sets come from Yahoo Finance, which ensure data accuracy, and we are responsible for the data lifecycle. The data does not include any personal information, and we implement the data security policy to guarantee our search engine. There's no direct cost for the data source at the beginning. Our search engine will be cost about $300 to $600 per month based on the basic function. However, storage, plugins, and maintenance need to be considered when the number of users increase. The estimate fee will be about $1,000 to $4,000 per month. Next slide, please. In order to gain a better understanding of how successful our product is, we care about the total number of page hits per day, subscription amounts, customer ratings, the number of new customers every month, time spent on each search, and the maximum number of users that can be carried. We collect users' feedback through pop-up page and email. The users will receive a questionnaire about the InvestEXP. And the question are as following: do you successfully get the return rates? Please rate this product. How was your experience with this service? And open questions. Next slide, please. In conclusions, InvestEXP is a user-friendly, fast, and accurate search engine tool. It gives individual investors a chance to understand stock like expert. For future development, our responsibility is to make sure our products always work correctly. Testing the functionality with regular and certain frequency while collecting the user's feedback to improve our products. This product is in testing progress with only a few stock. In the future, we will expand the data amounts. A stock portfolio calculator will be coming soon. The users only need to add the ticker symbol into the search bar, then the results will come up. In the future, we will also focus on the web's design. That is all for InvestEXP. Thank you for listening.
Okay, here is the reference.